What's up, guys? Evan C here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by again. Today we have some game footage. We got some TF2 and some Warframe. Now, the reason for that is because today I want to talk free-to-play games, and I want to know what your guys' opinions are of free-to-play games. I'm also going to explain some of mine. So, let's get started. Now, when a free-to-play game is released, it's coming out for free. So the company that made the game and put all this time and effort into it still is going to need to make money. So the thing that I always wonder about or always think about is the fact that from the day of release, their goal is to make as much money from each person that gets the game. Now, when you jump in, that's why usually with the free-to-play game, you'll start to notice that you start off with some of the crappiest stuff in the game. And the idea for that is that maybe you get a little bit of a test for the game, you start to get interested, and on one side there's the people who are doing really bad because they're using some crappy stuff and will therefore go and buy stuff so they can be better, the Call of Duty fans. And there's also the other side, the people who will, play the game, start to get a feel for it, start to see if they enjoy it, and if they do enjoy it, will then turn around and put some money into the game. And that's the idea behind free-to-play, is that you get people to play your game, you hope that people will enjoy your game, therefore they will turn around and give you money back to your game. And also the idea of free-to-play gives you that factor that you could make more than you would have charged for the game. So most games like TF2 or Warframe or PlanetSide 2, League of Legends, games like that would be selling for probably around $20 because they are multiplayer only. Now, if you think about it, you start off like that's the base amount, and what they would be making from each person that played the game would be $20. But also, if you're selling a game at $20, the number of people playing it goes way down compared to a free game. So if you sell a game at $20, not as many people will buy it, but you'll get $20 per person. If you sell a game for free, you're gonna get probably 4 times the number of people to play it, and if each of those person puts $5 into the game, you're making even. If there's people who are putting $30 into this game, they're breaking up higher. And that's something that Steam or Valve actually talked about not long ago, or it was back when they made TF2 free to play, was that they admitted to it, because Valve is good guy Valve, admitted that from the game they were actually making a higher profit or a more profit from in-game sales than they were from the actual sale of the game. So that's why they turned around and made it free to play, so that more people would get on there, or more people would get into the game, and they would actually, probably quadruple their in-game sales because of the number of people playing it. I know through my entire TF2, what do I want to say, record or whatever you want to say, the amount of time I've been playing TF2, I've spent about $8 probably on the game. No, probably 20. Because I bought a reindeer unicorn thingy during a Christmas sale, and I also bought 2 more of them for my friends to be a nice guy. So I've spent a pretty good amount of money into TF2, and they've made a good profit from me by making the game free to play. And that's the entire basis of the idea behind a free to play game, like I said before. Now, I want to know what you guys thought about that. How do you feel knowing that when you go into this game, this company is basically trying to trick you or intrigue you into making a larger donation to their company than you would just by buying the game? Their entire goal is to get you to spend more money in game buys than you would have bought the game for. But they also increase their customer range or their number of customers by having it be free to play. Now, there's also the idea or the worry of pay-to-win games. There's a lot of games that are usually free-to-play that will turn out that if you turn around and you want to buy, spend $20, you become this ultimate OP Megasaur that destroys everyone. And that's a very common and sad thing that comes with free-to-play games. Now, TF2 is not a good example of that. TF2 is actually pretty nice about it, and no matter how much money somebody puts into the game, you can always still compete with that person. PlanetSide 2 is a little bit different. If you put a lot of money into PlanetSide 2, you are going to have a pretty good character compared to other people, or at least enough money that you'll have a lot of vehicles and things like that, and you could just go on total wrecking crew style awesomeness, kill streaks, nuke montages. And third example, because we have some footage of it, is Warframe. Now, Warframe is somewhat of a pay-to-win game. That's the best way I can put it. It's somewhat, because it's a co-op. So you're not playing against the person. Even if the person next to you in the game put a good $40 into the game and they're this mega tank of awesomeness that destroys everything in one shot, they're not killing you. You're on their team. So if anything, they're helping you by spending that money. So you don't really have to worry about any of that. So free-to-plays become somewhat of a teeter-totter on good and bad. And that's kind of why I want to make this video, is to see if you guys, what you guys think of that little teeter-totter. Are you pro free-to-play with the idea of them wanting to get your money, or are you against it and you would rather companies put the work in and then sell their game for a profit, hoping that people see how much work they put in and buy the game for the hoped or the expected price? And that's basically, yeah, that's it. That's what I have for you guys today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles.
Awesome to the max.